Oh man, we got something for you, lads. That is that perfect dingy color. I mean, it looks totally accurate there.
Where did you find this? The attic?
At least I can get work for this weekend.
Hey, side job, so
Hey, you have a job every year if you do that. There you go.
You're looking really good here.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
But just don't forget the hair. Don't forget the hair. This is gonna be good.
Is there a front or back to this?
That's Mrs. Claus's hair, dude. There is
that's
no
Santa's
way.
hair. Hey, go in and walk on George like that.
Yeah. Your glasses
Your
are.
glasses?
Yeah, good enough.
Or what did you say about those glasses again? They were what?
They're a 4-cylinder pair of glasses stretching over a big block. So no, you're
Guys, welcome back to Fasterproms YouTube channel. We want to wish you guys, from all of us here at Fasterproms, a Merry Christmas to you guys. Now we're here with our smart car and we need to make some improvements. Now we had an absolute blast the first time going around with this, doing some wheelies. That was some awesome engineering.
That's interesting.
It needs to get a little bit better, needs to be improved. So Laz, on the docket, what do we have exactly here?
So best bet to get more angle on this thing, the easiest way is going to be cut this weld out, slide this tube up further in here, raising the back of it, and hopefully raising the front of the smart car.
Now, we also had talked about, that right there, grinding right there. And first of all, I wanted to tell you guys that it looked bad on the street, but I promise you it was not bad at all. We have little itty bitty scrapes and they are long gone on the street. There's no anything to worry about whatsoever. We do have some scrapes on our driveway here still, but
They're almost gone.
they're almost gone.
You know
Yeah,
what
it looks
they-
like we got 6 bolts. And actually, Laz, what we could do is we could cut and section that. And since we already got our muffler cut, you don't
Go
need
ahead and
that.
take it off.
Yeah, just take it off. I'm totally fine with dumping the muffler because that was the biggest power gain. We actually had force-fed air to this thing and gained 2 horsepower, but we cut the muffler and we picked up 7. So if you can imagine how the oil pan is normally set with a normal sump sitting like so, I mean, we would have had all the oil would have been like here, and it's trying to pick up, I don't know. I mean, it had to have done something with the windage in the crank to really upset how the thing was making power. So when we had done our wheelie tests, dynoing with the wheelie, it lost power every time. And that's the only thing that I really got. No, it was pretty significant.
It was
if
totally
you're making
worth it.
60 horsepower every time and it goes down to 54, I mean, we're losing 10% power. And she needs all she can get, okay? It is definitely a little higher. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, maybe we could
If I
go...
remember right, you were in the driver's seat.
All right, so do you really want to sit in this right now?
Not really. George, what do you think?
It's up there.
Woo!
How are you gonna do that on the fly?
On the fly, I'm going to be flying out there.
We need helmets.
They're on the display.
Yeah,
in
the
there.
bubble helmets are ready to rock. I just want to cut off the
Come over
muffler.
here. I just want to make sure we're being safe.
Safety third. I think we're good. They didn't have a smart car with an extension seat on there. All right, so looking at our hitch right here, I think we could probably maybe knock out about an inch off that guy right there. That might be able to get a desired result, but that is probably going to be for a little bit later. Oh, dude, we need a big old...
put this.
All right, if we're going to do that, then we need to
cut
do...
this off here and put it on the plate so we're not reattaching the plate together.
If we're going to go through that, then I want to see a baller tip on this thing right now.
Big old 1.5 incher.
Yeah.
Polished.
Might get 2 inch on this thing and get wild.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hey, guys, how you doing? Just in case I run out of energy. All right, let's get this tree in here. You can do anything with some Christmas spirit. We could just tie it up to the thing right here. No, that's not gonna work at all. Oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? Look like you need a little help. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this thing out. Oh, I brought you a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, here. There you go. Oh, yeah, I dropped mine, but It's okay. Da-da-da-da. Wow.
Oh,
Santa!
Santa! What are y'all doing?
We haven't seen you in so long! Hey!
Hi, Elf. Oh, good Elf.
Man! You looking good, Santa. You got a motor for the smart car in there? Oh!
Might have something for the smart car.
Polished parts.
Oh.
Alright! I can't wait to go around with Santa.
Elves, come on.
Whoa! Whoa! Santa!
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
So, we had so much pressure pulled up on this bar when we were doing the slip fit. This is gonna have a lot of downward pressure on it. So whenever we undo that, it's gonna pop. So we might want to do it on
We'll
it.
just take the bolt out and we'll see if it moves at all.
Just shoots out.
Are you gonna admire this? This is exactly
Look
like
at
your
this.
style. It's
Oh,
like a
man.
Ferrari.
Oh, this thing's got
A real Ferrari?
I mean, this is ideal.
Factory wideband oxygen sensor. Freaking. It's getting recycled for the dynos. What that's gonna happen. Couldn't have gone any much easier though. Pretty good. All right, so we decided to cut off the flange of where this was welded to on the bottom. So we're gonna cut off that weld, stick it back up in there, weld around it. All right, so I found a couple pieces sitting around and we are going to make a sweet little exhaust. So JDM.
Oh yeah.
So this thing is super, super thin and it's not feeding fast enough. All right, well, I made some mistakes earlier on and was able to fix them later. MIG welding is pretty freaking easy. So while I was over there welding, what did you guys find out?
Well, got these cut off prepped, got the plates prepped. We're hitting that. So we can like take a little bit off the backside of that hitch maybe.
Gotcha, so a little bit of clearance there, possibly beat those guys in a little bit.
I think you're like right in between. There's like 2 bolts in there.
All right.
Dude, that's raising it up like what, 4 inches?
4 to 6.
So now the seat will hit long before the hitch hits.
All right, so we definitely need to get a wheel on there. There needs to be some sort of caster or something on there.
Let's seriously flip these. If that bolt will clear the inside, and then we'll never have to worry about getting them out.
All right, but that is a pretty good idea in the fact that we are probably not going to have as much access to that. So they're going to take the bolt, flip it around. So we will be able to remove the bolt instead of permanently locking it in there or having to cut a weld in order to get the bolt out. Brilliance, brilliance at work. All right, so as we have a problem, we have a quandary, if you will, or out of argon.
Yes.
So we'll have to carry on a little bit tomorrow. However, you had some knowledge that you wanted to drop here. So what do we got?
You're gonna have to come up with the ideal angle of this thing. We've got all the height in the world now and all the adjustment.
So we're about 4 inches higher than what we were, right?
4 to 6.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, we were down here before. We want to get more angle on this because now we've raised that up. We're still kind of pretty lame on our approach.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just pie cut that a little bit. Raise this thing up to whatever angle you want.
I see that like plumbing looking thing we had
Yeah,
going on there.
They're stainless, they'll work. We're gonna do some slip fits here and then a slip fit between the two to tie it together so I can leave a little gap there and make everything real solid. And we can put this wherever we want when we get this angle up. And we have some adjustability in that.
I see it. That is goofy looking.
Might need to get a new caster.
WD-40, I think we'll be good. All right, so this is a vastly different animal than what we had before. That is much, much improved. I like V2. And I was wondering about it for a second. I was like, is that really that much different? And then when I look in the perspective here, and the fact that that's what you're going to see is, well, nothing except the horizon, that's a bit different. That's definitely a bit different. Yeah, I think oil starvation on the smart car is in the future. We'll just overfill it. It'll be all right. That's like at least 3 feet, man. Yes, you got that tip so spicy. I freaking love it. That is riced out in just the right fashion. But hey, look, the angle I think is going to be perfect in the fact that we're not going to drag the tip. What do you think?
I think it'll be great. By the time the car comes back, it'll be going straight along the ground.
Hell yeah.
Don't worry about shooting flames though.
That's the guy in the front's problem. You're always going to be sitting in the back. That's your spot. Dude, this looks really good. So last night we ran out of argon. First thing this morning, you got some argon, got it all done up. I ended up having to do some errands. So you had fixed up a couple things while I was gone. What else we got, man? That's redone.
Yeah, so we cut, I don't know, 15, 20 degrees out of that. Lifted this up, so we had more angle on this part coming off the hitch. Raised the hitch. I got to finish welding that from last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the bottoms are really ugly, so don't even.
That's a nice weld globule you have right there.
Filling it in.
Oh, I see you added another little
yeah, I need more angle on it.
Nice.
You started putting something together, but I just didn't see how it was gonna pick up far
it's
enough.
pretty ugly. It's a smart car, you know. Look at that balance. So Laz, you're telling me if I, whoa, look at that, dude. That's an engineering marvel right there. Just give it a little little bouncy. Oh, dude. That is so perfect, man. Freaking awesome. Let's do this, man. Dude, that's definitely a lot better, man. Another good tip. Oh, dude, that works so perfect.
Doesn't even scrape.
Oh, it's marvelous. I got a feeling we're gonna need James in here in order to get that perfect amount of balance, though. Like, just that short little itty bitty amount of throttle it's wanting to come up. So this is gonna be nice, though.
Yeah, go ahead and steer.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna back up. All right.
Pretty good now?
It's pretty good. It's definitely better.
Yeah, show me what you got.
All right.
The smell is starting to burn some oil when it tilts
burning a lot of oil. There's a mailbox right there. We're gonna hit it.
No, you're good.
It's like what it's gonna be like driving your nose.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's funny when you're turning because it's just bouncing the tires, the front tires off the ground.
Yeah, I know. It's
you
so
just
hard.
feel it's like.
All right, so check this out. Like, just look at the horizon real quick here, and then. Oh, I like thought we were gonna hit the mailbox.
It was going pretty straight. Pretty straight.
Oh yeah, dude, that's good. Oh, dude,
no, right in the potholes.
That was a terrible pothole, dude. That's hard getting in the
All
drive.
3 of them. You
Oh
just
my
hit
God.
all 3 potholes on that
I probably stayed
landing.
in a little longer than I should have. I was actually
No,
getting
it was going pretty straight.
we thought it was going straight.
No, it just came down in our driveway.
Come on, baby, up the hill. You can make it.
All right, you guys in the engineering, fantastic.
Hey, what are you doing?
About that engineering.
The header.
It's the header, right?
That was the header.
Dude, I could have swore I gave George
Probably
the
right.
camera, and then all of a sudden it felt so much more rear heavy.
Watch yourself. Where are you going? Going for dude? Look at this. It's a plumber's pipe, dude.
Hey, cameraman, that
That's
was
our old sprinkler system. We just had to.
Up
in the North Pole. Well, I would say great success. Santa, Laz Santa,
What's that?
George, good job, man. Fantastic. Jimmy just got to. Hey, what was your name as an L?
Jeff,
Oh yeah,
like peanut butter.
Smart Car Wheelie Monster V2, great success.
Yes. Much improvement.
Much improved.
Yes.
Those are some long wheelies.
Dude, that was really, really good. We could carry more speed.
Dude,
I love that tip, man.
Tip, man.
Yeah, man. So JDM.
AF. JDM AF. That's what that is.
It's actually JDM SS because it's off a Camaro.
Oh, snap.
Old Jeffy over here. Hey, Jeffy.
It's Jeff with an I, like Jeff.
This has once again been a blast, and our engineering has gotten better. So thank you guys again for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next episode. Merry Christmas.